inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because mental muscle is necessary for implementing successful business strategies. It's time to learn how to beat your business no matter what life throws at you. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we discuss the BS we face on a day-to-day basis.
What's going on, everybody? Black women don't know how to give value. I know that title alone may have some people saying, like, hold up, where is August going and what does she mean? You know, it's funny, I was just sitting outside in the grass, basically just minding my business, soaking in a little bit of sun, and the thought just hit me out of nowhere. And so what I was doing, I stopped doing so I could come in here and record this podcast. And that thought just came to me. And immediately the following thought was, and that's because for so long you gave away the goods. You gave away what you perceived as value, but it was the most valuable part of you. And you gave it to all of the wrong people. And so now you're afraid. And it's amazing how something so personal translates into the professional once you become an entrepreneur. I used to give away my value. I used to give away the greatest piece of me. I gave away all my goods. And I can see how when I look at where I am in business, if I stayed in that place, I wouldn't be where I'm supposed to be because I give value nonstop. I give away a lot of great things, but I don't give away the best of me. What I give is good, and it's the best version of value, but it's not the best of me. See, that comes with a fee because I'm in an industry where you pay me for the very best. You pay me for elite information. And a lot of you all, you can't do that. You don't do that. And sisters, you think that you're doing it, but unfortunately, what you usually do is serve up a abusive, narcissistic, selfish version of whatever you've dealt with. You know, I've connected with women. We've been on group projects together, and they'll, you know, connect with me, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, girl, how are you? What's up, queen? You know, we queen and now, you know, hey, by the way, you know, I just wrote a new book. You know, can you share it with your community?" And I say, "No, you can join my community and you can get to know people and you can let it be known that you have a book. Go in there and give some value." And then they go in and they say hi a couple times. They maybe comment on one of my posts or something like that. And maybe when I put up, "Hey, what's your promotional offer?" whether it's free based or fee based, and maybe they comment on that. But otherwise, it's really dormant and dark in the community. But there are women, there are other Black women that are in that group. And your book about the abuse that you have overcome, the secrets that you've learned to parent, the motivation that someone needs to be able to stand and pursue their goals, the solutions to their marriage, you don't never post shit. You don't never say anything. You never give value. You be like, "I'm in these groups, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, whenever I post something, don't nobody ever click my link. They don't do nothing. And, you know, the administrator don't support me." I don't know you. Cause we met online, cause we were at a familiar event. We said hi a couple of times. You know, I don't know anything about you. I know that I give so much value with my energy that I will make somebody that's in a shitty place also raise up And so what you giving me and them high vibes after listening to me speak on stage or hearing me speak into somebody else's life revives something in you. I don't know whether or not you giving me your energy or you reflecting back what I'm giving you. So why would I send anybody your way? Why would I do anything? Because the only thing that I know is that I've given. I haven't felt the reciprocation of that energy right back from you. And even if I did, I still need to dissect and figure out whether it's yours or the reciprocation of mine being given right back. Think about that. I really want you to think about that. Because in my community, which is not on Facebook, I share all the time. Whether it's because I'm hosting a powerful summit, they used to almost always be free access first. The videos that I put in there, the posts that I put up, the questions that I ask to, stimulate great conversation, to maybe get some of you all that have some value to offer in that community. I'm giving. And that's what a lot of you all don't even realize, is that someone else has already built the platform, but you don't want to feed the platform. You just want to take from the platform. So you don't want to give any value. Shout out to Womel Magazine. I was blessed to be interviewed again in there, and I spoke about mom guilt for Mother's Day. And so what did I do? The article is about overcoming mom guilt, and you can post blogs and videos and stuff like that, and there are already categories in there. And so I made sure I tagged it under parenting so that anyone who's following the tag parenting, they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, somebody put some good information in there. Let me go read it. And one of the first comments was, how did you know that I needed this? And I just smiled because, good and damn well, I don't know that they needed it, but somebody did. Now, who else is in that group that can and should give parenting advice on a regular basis, but never says shit? I want some of you all to really think about that. And because I know when I've been in groups where I used to go live. If somebody asked a question and I had the answer to, I was telling them what it was, giving all kinds of information, you name it. I'll get in my zone of genius and give you everything I got to give. If anything, I used to be like, okay, August, you should slow down. Because I also used to have to unfortunately deal with administration blocking me, as if, like I'm not trying to take your clients. I see needs. Somebody in here needs to give them some answers. And I don't have problems giving answers because I can give away just enough value to raise your vibrational hope and direction to get you to move forward without giving you all my goods. And so, sisters, I know we done been out there and we done been hurt by these men, but you didn't give them value. You gave them your goods. You gave them the coochie. You gave them all of you. You gave them your cooking, your cleaning, the keys, a drawer, a place to live. You don't understand. You gave away everything. And you gave away most of these things on a trial run. And then you come to find out that the Negro ain't no good. And 15 years later, your ass is filing for a divorce. And you don't realize that type of experience is reflected in your business because you don't want to give value, because your association with giving value means that you get sucked dry. You gave your girlfriend a place to live in your ear every time her ass was crying, and the greatest advice that you can give. And every time she was whining about something and wanted to go out, you watched the kids when maybe you could have, should have, would have been doing something different. I get it. Because I've given all of my goods to the wrong man, to the wrong friends, even to the wrong family members. But I'm very, very grateful that before I got into this online scene, that's one issue that I didn't have to deal with feeling like, oh my God, I'm afraid to give value. If anything, I gave too much fucking value that people couldn't differentiate the fact that they needed to buy from me. It is the art. There is some mastery to how you create messaging, how you create webinars, ebooks, and things of that nature so that you can compel people. I say that you're supposed to, make them hopeful, but leave them hungry. You know what I'm saying? You need to inspire hope that people can keep on moving, that their situation is going to be okay, but still leave them hungry enough to say, but I need her. I need her to get me there. And so, queens, I just want to tell you, most of you do a shitty job of giving value. You don't show up in these communities, and all communities are not built the same. But you should be in communities where you can do this. I am a business coach. You know what you're going to run into if you are inside of one of my communities? Well, yeah, graphic designers, web designers, parenting coaches, marriage coaches, virtual managers, virtual assistants. Yeah, you're going to run into a shit ton of entrepreneurs, but guess what? You're running into moms, wives, people who have been victims of sexual trauma, other forms of trauma, because we go through some shit. But I already know you all are so used to giving away the goods instead of just understanding what it means to give value, that you don't want to put anything out there because the only thing you want is for someone to buy from you. But I'm telling you, you're not the big boys in this industry. You know what? They could call you the mom and pop of these entrepreneurial streets, because there ain't never been nothing wrong with a mom and pop store. I've never had a problem sending my daughter down the street to walk to the corner store when I lived in St. Louis, the way that I was nervous about sending her around the store, around the corner to walk with a group of friends to the local grocery store, the big chain, because I knew that the mom and pop store, that she was going to be all right. And I knew that there was going to be value, because it's going to be like, girl, don't you be out there talking to the little boys. Get in here, get this can, get this stuff, because you know your mom wants you to get this and get your butt back home. Yeah. I want you all to think about this, because you're in an industry where you have opportunities in real time to touch the people that need your products and services. But if the only thing that you can do is write a compelling line with some alliteration in it, contact me now to cash out and get more clients. Oh yeah, it sounds good. Who don't want to cash out and get more clients? But they do want to hear, and they want to know more than that for you, because somebody else said, come in here so you can master this money making machine. You're going to end up having a battle of wits instead of just giving value and attracting the people that need to work with you. So, if you're in a community and you're giving and it feels like no one's showing up, well, maybe you're steadily laying down seeds for your crop. You see, a lot of y'all be like, well, I planted seeds. Heifer, you put one fucking seed in a pot, and your return is going to be one bitch ass flower. I'm talking about acreage. And your machine went down. You're laying acreage of seeds. So that means you're just planting. Just walk on down the line. Plant. Go ahead and walk down the mountain. Turn around, walk back. Acreage. Plant acreages of seeds. And then water them. Nurture them. Speak to the plants. Give them time to grow. Y'all not doing that. So I understand. Sit in it. Tell God to help you overcome your pain from giving away your goods so you can step in your power and give away your value. All right, queens? I love you. Look, I was just about to get ready to close out. I ain't even gave no call to action. Y'all get y'all ticket to the Move Summit. Master a Virtual Economy. $57 is going to change your life to help you navigate through all things business and personal. From copywriting to sales to parenting and financial health and wealth, wellness, and all of that good stuff. We're talking about everything a Black woman needs in order to be able to heal and effectively navigate this online arena. Go get your ticket. It's not too late. Replays come with your ticket. We are still going. Your workbook comes with your ticket. It costs, but you better believe I gave some kick-ass value. All right? I love y'all. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in